Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at someone making 6 figures and thought, they must have everything figured out? Nice house, nice car, great salary. But here's the crazy part. Thousands of Americans making over $100,000 a year are still living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, seriously. So what happens? How can someone earn more money than they ever dreamed of and still feel broke? Today, we're talking about a financial trap that's so common, most people don't even realize they're in it. And if you don't catch it early, it can quietly steal decades of your financial future. Meet Jake. He's 34 years old, lives in Dallas, works in tech. 3 years ago, he was making around $70,000 a year. Life wasn't perfect, but he told himself, once I hit 6 figures, everything will be different. Then it happened. Promotion, bigger paycheck, more money than he'd ever earned before. At first, it felt amazing. He moved into a nicer apartment, traded in his old car, started ordering takeout instead of cooking, signed up for a few more streaming services, bought the newest phone. Nothing too crazy, just little upgrades. You know, the kind most of us would probably make. But here's what Jake didn't notice. Every time his income went up, his lifestyle quietly moved up with it. 6 months later, he looked at his bank account, and something didn't make any sense. He was making $30,000 more a year, but somehow, he wasn't saving any more money than before. Here's the thing, Jake wasn't bad with money. He wasn't irresponsible. He wasn't buying yachts or private jets. He was doing exactly what almost everyone does. And that's what makes this trap so dangerous. Every time your income goes up, your brain starts asking a different question. Not, how much should I invest? But, what can I upgrade? Bigger TV, better car, nicer apartment, fancier vacations, better clothes, better everything. And honestly, it feels completely normal, because everyone around you seems to be doing the same thing. Here's what's crazy. Lifestyle inflation doesn't happen overnight. It happens one tiny decision at a time. Maybe it's an extra streaming service, a newer phone, eating out 3 times a week instead of once, a luxury SUV instead of a reliable car. None of those decisions feel expensive by themselves, but together, they quietly eat every dollar your raise gave you. Now, does that mean wealthy people never buy nice things? Of course not. They absolutely do. But here's the difference. Most people celebrate a raise by upgrading their lifestyle. Wealthy people often celebrate by upgrading their assets first. Before the nicer car, they buy investments. Before the luxury vacation, they build an emergency fund. Before upgrading their lifestyle, they make sure their money is working for them. Think about 2 people making exactly the same salary. One spends every raise. The other invests part of every raise. 5 years later, they don't just have different bank accounts, they have completely different futures. Think about 2 people making exactly the same salary. One spends every raise. The other invests part of every raise. 5 years later, they don't just have different bank accounts, they have completely different futures. Most people follow this formula. Get paid, spend money, save whatever is left. But here's the problem. There's almost never anything left. Wealthy people flip the formula. They get paid. They invest first. Then they live on the rest. It sounds like a small change, but over time, it changes everything. Here's another habit that separates people who build wealth. They don't make emotional money decisions. Before buying something expensive, they wait. A day, sometimes a week, because excitement fades. And when it does, better decisions usually take its place. Here's what I wish someone had told me years ago. Building wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about giving yourself more choices. The choice to leave a job you hate. The choice to spend more time with your family. The choice to retire without fear. Money isn't the goal. Freedom is. So if there's one thing I hope you remember, don't let every raise become a lifestyle upgrade. Let it become a freedom upgrade. Because the people who become wealthy aren't always the ones who earn the most. They're the ones who keep giving their money a job. If this video helped you think differently about money, subscribe to Wealth Vision Finance. Every week, we'll break down the habits, psychology, and strategies that actually build long-term wealth. And next week, we're tackling one of the biggest myths in personal finance: why saving money alone won't make you rich. Trust me, you're going to want to see that one.